Hi everybody, it's Tony and I'm back with another video. Today is Tuesday, November 15th. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm going to do something a little different. This is my first time making a reaction video. But before I get started with that, if you could do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button, maybe like this video, share it, leave a comment. I'd greatly appreciate it. Today I wanted to do a reaction video to Steven Assanti. If you didn't know anything about Steven, he's one of my 600 Pound Life's most infamous characters on that entire show because of his behavior, and I thought that I would do a quick reaction video to that. If you see me kind of looking up here, this is where my screen is that I'll be looking and sort of reacting to the video. So watch along with me and we'll see how this goes. He's going on a road trip to Houston to meet Dr. Now, and he just can't stop eating. So that's what this clip is about. But we'll get started right now.
Oh my God, 1,156 more miles.
Yeah, it's a long trip to Houston.
Hello? Yeah. What?
Excuse me, I want to get something to eat.
Do me a favor. Save the minutes. Quit calling me.
Okay, don't forget. Yeah, bye.
I will forget. Bye.
I can't believe he's asking for food again. He just ate 2 hours ago. I don't feel entitled, but I want what I want, and when I don't get it, I get pissed off.
That's the definition of entitlement, buddy.
I do get what I want. I just want what I want, and that's it.
That's the definition of
You think you made
entitlement.
him money?
Hello?
I'm feeling very weak. And if something happens to me, you're going to be very sorry. Welcome to the real Steven.
Threatening your dad because he doesn't get you food
That's
immediately.
Every day of the week at my house. Him, when am I going to eat? When am I going to eat? When am I going to eat?
I've been there, yeah.
Oh my God.
I could sort of understand Steven. I've been there. I've been that hungry. Not to that duration where I need to eat every 5 minutes, but...
All right, that's it for tomorrow morning, buddy.
I know. I'm not surprised that he got him the lodge. My father always caves into my brother's demands.
That's an enabler right there.
We've been traveling for about 38 hours right now.
I'll explain more
Every
about enabling.
100 miles, we had to stop because who wanted to eat. You know, I understand that, but not every 100 miles. It's ridiculous. 100 miles only takes 2 hours to do.
Yeah, that's the clip. Enabling is a huge problem for my 600 Pound Life people, and it happened in my own life, and I sort of understand it because you're in a position where you want to make people happy, you love them, you want to serve them, and when you're 600 pounds or more, and this guy Steven Assanti, I think he was close to 800 pounds, you're not even able to get out of bed. Steven was not able to get out of bed, so you rely on other people to take care of you, to do things for you, to buy you food, to shop for you, to even help clean yourself, all those things. You rely on other people, and so you sort of get to a point in your life where you get angry because you can't do things on your own. You're in pain all day, every day. So I sort of understand Steven Assanti's behavior, and it gets a lot worse. Like if we do more of these reaction videos and you haven't seen this guy yet, his behavior is atrocious. And so I'm not trying to defend him on all of his behavior here. If you've known him and you've seen the show, like, I'm not trying to defend his behavior, but I understand the two different parts of the relationship, the enabler and the enablee, because I've been there. I've had attitudes with people in the past because I was hopeless and helpless and in pain. And you're just frustrated all the time, and when your needs aren't met and people don't understand you, they don't understand what you're going through, and there's a lot of mental anguish there that is unresolved, and so you lash out at people. They don't deserve it, and you don't have a right to lash out to people like that. Like, I can say that now, healed many years later, but I have had an attitude with people. I remember one time, and my friend Steve might laugh at this now, but we were going somewhere, and he parked a few spots further away from the door than I would have liked. And so, being in a lot of pain at the time and being really heavy, I got really mad at him. I'm like, why did you park back here? There's spots closer. And so we kind of had a little bit of an argument about that, and I totally regret that argument now. And he's forgiven me and stuff like that, but there's just stuff like that that just really get on your nerves, because people don't seem to understand how much pain you're in. But you do not have a right to treat people that way. And the enabler wants to make people happy. And so, if you have a kid and you want to make them happy and you're trying to take care of them the best way that you can, you don't want to have a fight with them. You're going to give in to them and give them what they want. But it becomes a dangerous cycle to where you don't, you don't hold them accountable for their behavior. And so what happens is you get people like Steven Assanti, who think that he can always get what he wants just by having an attitude and throwing a fit. There's many, many times in the show, especially with Dr. Now, how he treats Dr. Now like trash. And he expects Dr. Now to give him pain meds or give him this, give him that, because he throws a fit. And if he doesn't get what he wants, he threatens to call the news. And I'll have the news come in here, and you'll see that, you'll get bad press because you're not taking care of me and my needs. When Dr. Now is the only person in Steven's life who's ever put his foot down and said, you're going to die if you don't get help. I'm not going to do this, and if you keep abusing the system, I'm going to cancel your insurance. And, that's someone who really has held Steven accountable. Probably the only person in his life who's ever held him accountable. So if you get to a point where you just keep giving in to somebody and keep giving in to them because they want something, they're just never going to learn, they're never going to grow, they're never going to escape out of that lifestyle. And so, I've had people, even family in my life, who have just sort of, said, Tony, you're on your own, you're going to have to figure this out, because the way that you're acting entitled, you're acting like you're owed this. And so I've had to grow up and mature and realize that it's up to me. And now in this recent frustration in my life, where I'm going through a lot of financial stuff, people are more willing to help me because they understand that I'm not the same person I was. I'm completely different. I have a job. I work very hard. I work to take care of myself. I'm trying to improve myself. I got surgery, and I'm doing the things that I need to do, and so they're more willing to help me. But if you get to a point where you're just defeated, you're in bed all day, you don't want to change, and you have an attitude, people aren't going to want to help you. So that's one thing that I would suggest. If you're 600 pounds or heavier and you're stuck in your bed and you treat people like garbage, you're going to have nobody left. I'm telling you, you're going to have nobody left, and you don't have a right to treat people that way. And the best thing you can do for yourself is take responsibility for your situation. You're there because you chose to be there, because of your actions, and you ate the food that you needed to eat to get in that situation, and it's time for you to change your life. And that's really the way it's got to be. If you want to lose the weight, you have to take responsibility. I'm not trying to be self-righteous here, because I did make that decision. I had to come to that realization on my own. My dad passed away. I have my mom who's on disability. My grandfather is really old, and he's helped me so much throughout my life. You have to come to a point where you realize that nobody else can help you anymore, and you have to do it on your own. And when you get to that desperate point, then you're going to get up, you're going to mature, you're going to become a man or a woman and decide that you're going to take care of your own problems. You're going to get help, you're going to get counseling and stuff like that. That is what it takes to reverse everything that you put yourself through. That's what it takes to grow out of this. It's going to take a lot of work, but you're just going to have to stop relying on other people, because nobody else can do it for you. You're going to have people in your life who want to make you happy and enable you. They do it out of love, but they're not really loving you, because they're just afraid that you're going to react to them and you're going to be angry with them and throw a fit and stuff like that. That's the only reason why they give in to you. So, if you want to change your life, you're going to have to take that responsibility on your own. You're going to have to stop treating people like garbage. And it's time to start paying people back for all that they've given you and done for you. So that's really all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. And I'll be back maybe tomorrow. Definitely by this Friday is 1 month since I had my weigh-in, so I'm going to do a 1 month, my surgery. 1 month since I had my surgery, so I'm going to do a 1 month anniversary type video and do a weigh-in and all that stuff. So I hope you keep watching, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your